Hello students, today we are going to see definition of normal distribution for TY BCom students. Subject name is Business Statistics second paper. This is unit 5 lecture 6 second term. We are going to see additive property of normal distribution, examples and problems based on additive property. See, this is the normal probability integral table. You know how to see the values in this table. There are 10 columns 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And from 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 up to 4.9 are the columns available. Then see the definition of normal distribution. A continuous random variable x is said to follow normal distribution with parameters mu and sigma square if its probability density function is given by fx is equal to 1 upon sigma root 2 pi e raised to minus 1 by 2 x minus mu upon sigma square. Minus infinity less than x less than infinity, minus infinity less than mu less than infinity, and sigma is greater than 0 and equal to 0 otherwise. Notation: x follows normal distribution with mu and sigma square, where mu and sigma square are the parameters. Mu is equal to mean and sigma square is equal to variance. See the properties of normal distribution. A random variable x follows normal distribution with parameters mu and sigma square is symbolically written as n x. It should be x. X follows normal mu sigma square. Second property: if mu is equal to 0 and sigma square is equal to 1, then normal variable is called as standard normal variable, that is normal 0 1. Generally, it is denoted by z. The probability density function of z is given by f of z is equal to 1 upon root 2 pi e raised to minus z square upon 2 minus infinity less than z less than infinity. Third property: the probability density curve of normal mu sigma square is bell-shaped, symmetric about mu and mesogotic. So this is the normal probability curve. Naturally, the curve of standard normal distribution is symmetric around 0. The maximum height of probability curve is 1 upon sigma root 2 pi. Next property: as the curve is symmetric about mu, the mean, median and mode coincide and all are equal to mu. So therefore, mean is equal to median is equal to mode is equal to mu for normal distribution. And last property: if x follows normal with mu sigma square, then z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma follows normal 0 1. See the next example. Marks scored by candidate in an examination follows normal distribution. 44% of the candidates obtained marks below 55 and 6% of the candidates obtained marks above 80. Find mean and variance of marks. So in the previous examples, we have seen that mean and standard deviation was given and we have to find the probabilities. Now in this example, the probabilities are given and we have to find the mean and variance. So see the solution. Let x denote marks scored by candidate. X follows normal with mu and sigma square. We are given that probability x less than 55 is equal to 0.44 because 44% students obtained marks below 55 and 6% of candidates obtained marks above 80. So probability x greater than 80 is equal to 0.06. So these two probabilities are given and we have to find the two parameters mu and sigma square. So we have to find mu and sigma square. Now we know that if x follows normal with mu sigma square, then z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma follows normal 0 1. In the first part of the problem, in the first information, probability x less than 55 is equal to 0.44. So we can convert the range of x in terms of range of z as probability x minus mu upon sigma less than 55 minus mu upon sigma is equal to 0.44. Now 0.44 is the probability, and we have to get the ordinate from the a normal probability integral table. So let us see how to get the ordinate. So we will search for 0.44 in the middle part of the table. So if I see this is 440, the ordinate is 0.15. So we can say that ordinate is minus 0.15. So 55 minus mu upon sigma is equal to minus 0.15. So we can get one equation with the help of this information. So we can write 55 minus mu is equal to minus 0.15 sigma. Second information we have, probability x greater than 80 is equal to 6%. So 0.06. So again we will convert the range of x in terms of range of z by using the relation probability x minus mu upon sigma greater than 80 minus mu upon sigma is equal to 0.06. Again we have to search for 0.06 in the middle part of the table. So if you observe 1.5 in the fifth column, this is 0.060. This is the nearest value to 0.06. So the ordinate is 1.55. See 1.5 in the fifth column. So we can write this information as that is 80 minus 80 minus mu upon sigma is equal to 1.55. Because we have to search for the ordinate. Probability has already been given and we have to search for the ordinate. Ordinate for 0.06 is 1.55. So we can write 80 minus mu upon sigma is equal to 1.55. From this we can get one more equation, that is 80 minus mu is equal to 1.55 sigma. Now there are two equations we can solve further as 80 minus mu is equal to 1.55 sigma and 55 minus mu is equal to minus 0.15 sigma. So if you subtract the equations, you have to change the signs. So 80 minus 55 becomes 25. Minus mu plus mu will get cancelled and 155 sigma plus 0.15 sigma becomes 1.7 sigma. So 80 minus 55 becomes 25. So 25 is equal to 1.7 sigma. So we can say that sigma is equal to 25 upon 1.7, which is nothing but 14.7058. So if you substitute sigma in one of the equations, we can get the value of mu. So we will select this equation. 80 minus mu is equal to 1.55 sigma. So 1.55 into 14.7058. So mu is equal to 80 minus 22.7941. So value of mu becomes 57.2858. See the next concept. Area between ordinates mu minus k sigma and mu plus k sigma. So if x follows normal with mu sigma square, then probability mu minus sigma less than x less than mu plus sigma, that is nothing but minus 1.00 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 1.00. The probability is 0.68 to 68. Then probability mu minus 2 sigma less than x less than mu plus 2 sigma is equal to probability minus 2.00 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 2.00 positive. The probability is 0.9545. And 3 sigma limits we can write. Probability mu minus 3 sigma less than x less than mu plus 3 sigma is equal to probability minus 3.00 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 3.00. The probability is 0.9973. So we can draw this information using the normal probability curve. So mu minus sigma, mu plus sigma, the range is 0.6628, and mu minus 2 sigma, mu plus 2 sigma, so these are called as 2 sigma limits. The probability is 0.9545, and mu minus 3 sigma and mu plus 3 sigma, the probability is 0.9973. So this is the most important information which we are getting from this curve. Now the next concept is additive property of normal distribution. Suppose x follows normal with mu1 sigma 1 square and y follows normal with mu2 sigma 2 square, then x plus y will follow normal distribution with mu1 plus mu2 comma sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square, and x minus y follows normal with mu1 minus mu2 comma sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square. See this particular concept, mean will get subtracted but variance will get added. So this is the most important concept, x minus y. See the example based on this concept. Example, let x and y be independent normal 2200 400 square and normal 2300 square variates respectively. Find probability 200 less than x minus y less than 500. Now we have to apply the above property. So x follows normal with 2200 400 square and y follows normal with 2000 and 300 square. So x minus y will follow 2200 minus 200 becomes 200 and variance will get added. So this becomes 16,000 plus 9,000. So we can say that it is 5,000 square, 500 square. So convert the range of x into range of z. So z is equal to x minus y minus 200 upon 500 will follow normal 0 1. So probability 200 less than x minus y less than 500 can be written as probability 200 minus 200 upon 500 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 500 minus 200 upon 500. So the range becomes probability 0 less than z less than 0.6. So if you observe this concept, we are getting the middle part. Actually it should be marked here 0 to 0.6 we want. This part should be marked with the lines. So to get this answer we can say 1 minus 0.5 plus 0.27425. So answer is 0.22575. Next example, let x follows normal with 100 and 3 square and y follows normal with 100 and 4 square. If x and y are independent, then find probability x plus y greater than or equal to 200. So we know that if x follows normal with mu1 sigma 1 square and y follows normal with mu2 and sigma 2 square, then x plus y will follow normal with mu1 plus mu2 comma sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square. Therefore we are given that x follows normal with mu1 is equal to 100 and sigma 1 square is equal to 3 square. Y follows normal with mu2 is equal to 100 and sigma 2 square is equal to 4 square. So x plus y will follow normal with 200 and sigma square is nothing but 25, because this is nothing but 9, this is nothing but 16. So 9 plus 16 becomes 25. So x plus y follows normal with 225. So we want probability x plus y greater than or equal to 200, which is equal to probability x plus y minus mu upon sigma greater than 200 minus 200 upon 5. So x plus y, that is nothing but z, greater than 0.00 we want, and that answer is nothing but 0.5, because the curve is symmetric and the area from 0 to infinity is 0.5. So the answer is 0.50. See the last example. This example is from TY BCom question paper, April 2015, for 8 marks. Example: let x follows normal with 164. Find first part of the problem, probability x less than or equal to 110. Second part of the problem, probability x greater than or equal to 80. Third part of the problem, probability 104 less than x less than 114. And fourth part of the problem, probability 88 less than x less than 108. See the solution. Let x follows normal with 164. We know that if x follows normal with mu sigma square, then z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma follows normal 0. So z is equal to x minus 100 upon 8 will follow normal 01. Probability x less than or equal to 110. This is the first part of the problem. This is the range of x. It is equal to probability x minus mu upon sigma less than or equal to 110 minus 100 upon 8. So which is equal to probability z less than or equal to 1.25. Now 1.25 ordinate is positive and we want less part. So we will draw the curve. 1.25 will come on positive side of the curve and we want less part, so we will mark the left hand side portion. We know that if I see the value of 1.2 in the fifth column, in the normal probability integral table, the value is 0.10565, but that value is tail part of the curve, which we don't want. So the final answer can be written as 1 minus 0.10565, which is equal to 0.89435. Second part of the problem, probability x greater than or equal to 80 is equal to probability x minus mu upon sigma greater than or equal to 80 minus 100 upon 8. So probability z greater than or equal to minus 2.5. Now negative ordinate and greater part. So minus 2.5 will come on left hand side of the curve and greater part we want, so we will mark the right hand side portion. So but the value of 2.5 in the 0 column in the normal integral table is given as 0.006297, which is the tail part of the curve. So the final answer is equal to 1 minus 0.006297, which is equal to 0.9937903. In the third part of the problem, we want probability 104 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 114, which can be written as probability 104 minus 100 upon 8 less than x minus mu upon sigma less than 114 minus 100 upon 8, which is equal to probability 0.5 less than z less than 1.75. Both ordinates are positive, so both ordinates will come on the right hand side portion of the table, right hand side portion of the curve. So this is the normal probability curve. 0.5 will come on positive side, 1.75 will also come on positive side. In such cases, we will have to subtract the smaller probability, which is 1.7 in the fifth column. That probability should be subtracted from the probability of 0.5. So answer can be written as 0.30854 minus 0.040059, so which is equal to 0.268481. Last part of the problem, probability 88 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 108 is equal to probability 88 minus 100 upon 8 less than or equal to x minus mu upon sigma less than or equal to 108 minus 100 upon 8, which can be considered as probability minus 1.50 less than z less than 1.00. 1.5 in the 0 column, the probability is 0.066807, and 1.0 in the 0 column, probability is 0.15866. Both the probabilities are tail parts which we don't want. We want the middle portion. So answer is equal to 1 minus 0.066807 plus 0.15866, which is equal to 1 minus 0.225467, which can be considered as 0.774533. Next example. Pulse rate of healthy men follow normal distribution with mean 75 per minute and standard deviation of 4 per minute. Find the probability that a randomly selected male has pulse rate beyond 85 per minute. So let X denote pulse rate of healthy man. X will follow normal distribution with mean 75 and sigma square is equal to 4 square. We know that if X follows normal with mu sigma square, then Z is equal to X minus mu upon sigma follows normal 0 1. So Z is equal to X minus 75 upon 4 will follow normal 0 1. We want the probability X greater than 85 can be considered as probability X minus mu upon sigma greater than 85 minus 75 upon 4, which is equal to probability Z greater than 2.5, which can be written as 0.00062097.